Yes, I do.
Damn straight I do.
I love Japanese girls. You bet I do.
Hell yes I do.
When I
Hey.
was 12 years old, my dad took me to Japan. My life changed a lot.
All right. Welcome to day 2 of my failed challenge yesterday. Yesterday, I did 1 hour exactly of work, and I planned on coming back. But then I had a night of debauchery. Self-indulgence all night long. Played StarCraft at the end of the night, even after 6 years of not playing. So fun. I probably needed that level of fun. But today, we've got to get back to the important task of editing the new revision, Japanese Zero Book 3, which is like 20 years almost in the making. Not really making. It's been a few years that we've been making it, but actually put all the full effort forward. Hasn't been on my brain the whole time. All right, let's do it. Let's open up Japanese Zero Book 3 and get to it.
日本人と付き合ってから良さが分かったんだよ。いい匂いもするし、髪も長いし、超可愛いよ。First the stewardess, then the girl in the store. Each Japanese girl I saw made me love them more. Their meticulous motions and soft polite voices. I forgot all other girls. There were no other choices.
All right, there we go.
We love Japanese girls. Yes, we do.
It's so true.
I love Japanese girls. You should too.
Now why don't
All right, we're just gonna go ahead and investigate this. I'm gonna read this from the top again and see what I want to remove.
言ってくれないんだよ。なんでそんなに日本の子が好きかって聞くんだよ。変な質問するんじゃねえよ。本当に信じられない。お前は日本人と付き合ったことあるのかい？お前は日本人と付き合ったことあるのかい？ We love Japanese girls. Why don't you?
Why don't you?
I love Japanese girls. Yes, I do.
Till my face is blue.
If you try hard, you will too. What do you mean, try hard? Japanese girls are awesome. You just gotta look at one, and then you're gonna want one. You love Japanese girls. Yes, you do.
We all do.
You love Japanese girls. And they love you.
Trust me, it's true.
Don't we all wish Japanese girls loved us as much as we love them? One of these days, I'll have my own Japanese girl, and everything will be right with the world. Learning Japanese is hard, I ain't gonna lie. It's harder than a rock learning to fly. There's hiragana and katakana, and then there's kanji. Imas means abi, but arimas means it be. I learned the kanji reading.
I feel like these are pretty solid rules.
Kashi. How can one letter be ready, B and B? If this was a girl, we'd fight every day. Punch me in my face and I'll just walk away. The dream is a montage, but the progress is slow. Fluency means every word I must know. My teacher has faith, he says keep going, bro. I wanna give up before my consciousness blows. He says sand makes a mountain when piled up like snow. But here's the thing, teach, my limit is reached. I don't have enough sand to even imagine a beach. I'm like a tampopo in a bit of borrow. If I don't improve, I'm gonna slash my horror. I close the book, I'm done for the day. If Japanese was straight, I'd switch to gay. Political correctness says that life's not okay, but neither is forcing me to study this way. I'm done, I'm out, but this isn't the learning to fly. There's hiragana and katakana, then there's kanji. He must means I be, but Ari must means it be. I learned the kanji readings, but they're musukashi. How can one letter be read? He be in peace. Folks, when you learn Japanese, just remember, it's not gonna be easy. In fact, it's gonna be hard. But like my teacher said, if you keep piling up that sand, eventually you'll have a mountain. And before you know it, you'll be speaking the Nihongo, just like I hope to be one day. Well, until then, have a good day, and yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Perhaps it was fate. You falling to the floor. A perfect face. I liked what I saw. I wanted more. You were just a poster. My friend Kyle didn't care. You can have her, George. I know your walls are bare. I rolled you up, careful not to bend. Now you're on my wall, my new Japanese friend. Dimples on your cheeks make quite an impression. You're my new hobby, my brand new obsession. Namae wa nani? Shushinchi wa doko? Doshi wa ikutsu? I just gotta know. Your face wakens up something inside of me, sparking desire for Japanese fluency. I learned kanji grammar, which verb to choose. You watch over me, my secret Japanese muse. My heart, my soul, my emotions are united. Nothing can extinguish the fire you've ignited. Namae wa nani? Shushinchi wa doko? Doshi wa ikutsu? I just gotta know. I searched, I asked, I looked all around. Then I saw your face and I heard your sound. Bubblegum pop, sugary like molasses. A Japanese idol produced for the masses. From stereo speakers straight to my ears, you're my very own Japanese Britney Spears. You were young, just 19, not so old, 3 years older than me. Born in December in Miyazaki City. I learned everything about you, all the nitty gritty. Asaka Yui isn't your real name, it's the name you adopted to obtain your fame. A red yo-yo, it's the weapon you choose. You could be my Skepandeka, you're my Japanese muse. Namae wa nani? Shushinchi wa doko? Doshi wa ikutsu? I just gotta know. Boku no Hatsu true love, Boku no Natsu shoujo. When you're on the cover, I always buy Myojo. You didn't write the lyrics, but the message still beams. You gave me the power to jump to my dreams. You made me believe again, you gave me self-control. Because
Makiko-san
has any rock and roll. Namae wa nani? Shushinchi wa doko? Doshi wa ikutsu? I just gotta know. You're my seeker, you're my beautiful melody. October will always be Christmas to me. Even now, I sometimes reminisce. I'm sure without you, I would have none of this. You are the one that put the spark to my fuse. Thank you for being my one and only Japanese muse. Even now, I sometimes reminisce. I'm sure without you, I would have none of this. You are the one that put the spark to my fuse. Thank you for being my one and only Japanese muse. With my Japanese skills, I became a tour guide. But something wasn't right, I felt empty inside. I was tired and exhausted, wanted something new. Who knew today would be the day I meet you? Sped to the airport, as always I was late. As the plane arrived, so did I to the gate. Tourists poured out, I held my sign up high. Gathered my group and we headed for a ride. 5 Japanese couples, 2 girls all alone. But I've had enough nampa, I'd rather be home. Got off the bus, checked them in the hotel. I pitched all the tours, yeah I did my job well. The couples were biting, but the girls were resistant. They were very insistent. The girls weren't buying, so I gave them their keys. Focused on the couples, sold those tours with ease. Just like others, it was a normal day. Woke up, geeky, took a shower and shaved. How it all went down, I'll never forget. She wasn't my type when she walked off the jet. I left the hotel with money in my wallet. My pager rang out from the office saying call it. The girls were in trouble, I didn't wanna go. Can they send someone else? These girls really blow. I got to the room, inside one was crying. I started feeling bad, inside I was dying. I've always had empathy when girls shed their tears. Never once have I abandoned one in all my years. Her luggage was cracked, all her jewelry gone. Somebody in LA had done the girl wrong. Wanted to make up for a bad situation. I suggested dinner, they took my invitation.
Yo, Jeff, I got another 2 girls if you're ready for it. I'll pick you up around 6 at your place. Dress sharp. These are cute ones.
All right, so far I'm liking what we got here.
On a double date. Burgers at the Hard Rock, we talked till late. We drove to the mountain to see the city lights. Jeff was a wolf, no bulio in his sights. Just like others, it was a normal day. Woke up, giddy, took a shower and shaved. How it all went down, I'll never forget. She wasn't my type when she walked off the jet. Your car was wobbling on the rocky land. I reached my arm out and she took my hand. Her touch was electric, I was struck by lightning. It was love at first touch, quite exciting. Just a year later, she became my bride. A few years after that, we added 2 to the pride. This day was unique, it ended like no other. She started as a tourist, ended up my children's mother. My life changed forever thanks to an LA thief. How it went down, I'm still in disbelief. If you told me this would happen, I would say you're a liar. I don't believe in God, but I believe in something higher. Just a year later, she became my bride. A few years after that, we added 2 to the pride. This day was unique, it ended like no other. She started as a tourist, ended up my children's mother. My life changed forever on that day, thanks to a luggage thief in LA. If you told me this would happen, I wouldn't agree. She's everything I want, she's perfect for me. How it all came together is a true mystery. I don't believe in God, but maybe he believes in me.
Yo, Jeff, I'm sorry to hear that you guys broke up, man, but I just got married and it's amazing.
Let's go ahead and underline these.
I used to only eat peanut butter chocolate ice cream. But now that I'm older, I wanna taste more, if you know what I mean. I'm an old man now, it's been so long, but at one point in time I wrote a song. Japanese girls were on my mind when I penned the original to them in rhyme. No day, no week, no month, no year would have Style was on my playlist, but Korea was just a fog in the mist.
Be careful, George. Curiosity killed the cat.
Shut up, Kyle, I ain't worried about that. I ain't a cat, I'm a human being. I'm headed to Korea, I just have to see him. I can't trust the video, I gotta see him for real. Could they really be this pretty? Could they be the real deal?
Why are these all small?
Mary George, you have a happy life.
Okay.
I've seen your family, your kids, and your beautiful wife. This isn't about her, Kyle, or my family. I'm a married man, but my marriage don't define me. Korea is a zoo, a place to look and not touch. I be faithful to my wife, not share like the Dutch. In Korea now, having a blast, learning Korean, top of my class. Korean girls, they are the bomb. The reason I'm writing this song, I never thought it possible that Korean girls would have such pull. This wasn't in my plan, I tried to refrain. Give me a moment, let me explain. When I'm here, nothing's complicated. My worries are gone, anxiety's faded. My thinking has changed, no longer jaded. Korean girls are hard to resist when my family's just a fog in the mist.
Careful, George. You might be in over your head.
Shut up, Kyle, without this I might be dead. It ain't like that, there's something you ain't seeing. I'm learning the language, just learning Korean. I got no regrets, I'm glad I saw them for real. They really were so pretty that they helped my mind heal. The thing, George, is I think you're in denial. You need to go back and talk to your wife for a while. Kyle, you're right. I need to think carefully. I'm a married man. I should be with my family. Kyle was right, and I hate to say I was wrong. It was time to leave Korea and be back where I belong.
This is all the wrong size.
I admit it.
Oh, wait,
now,
they're not.
I was so wrong. At no point in time should I have written this song. Korean girls, they look so fine, but never should they been on my mind. No day, no week, no month, no year should Korean girls been in my sphere. It wasn't in my plan. I tried to refrain. Give me a moment and I'll leave. ごめんね、ゆかりちゃん。もちろんあなたのこと誰よりも愛してる。でも韓国人の子が本当に綺麗だわ。
Okay, let's see if we still need this.
Five years ago I thought Koreans were the best. 5 years before that, Japanese girls passed my test. But now the great land of China is where I stand. And Chinese girls are so hot, I need a foldable fan. 더中文还不够，可是我已经见那种我女人，比韩国女人漂亮，比日本女人可爱，因为我在喜欢中国女人，我得学习中文更多。我的中文还不够，可是我已经见那 文刚度我。Chinese girls are stronger than a dragon blowing fire, cuter than a button, fueling all of my Asian desire. The girls in Guangdong speak Cantonese, whispering love into my ear while eating snakes, filling all my needs. The girls in Yunnan speak Mandarin, lying about their husbands while filling pools for me to swim. My Chinese sickness was diagnosed intense yellow fever. After a month in Beijing, how could I not be a believer? Chinese girls are so raw and so real. After Japan and Korea, it's really surreal.
Yo, George, I thought you loved Koreans, and before that, Japanese.
Oh hey Kyle, how'd you begin? My heart wants what my heart needs. Now do me a favor and shut your mouth, please. But you're still married, right? And you've got tons of Korean friends. Why do you need Chinese girls now? Are they just a means to your end? A Japanese wife, yeah, I love her, man, of course I do. Now go back to jumping on your trampoline. Her TikTok views. 我的中文还不够，可是我已经见了中国女人，比韩国女人漂亮，比日本女人可爱，因为我太喜欢中国女人。我的学习中文刚多，You're not even worthy enough to carry my Japanese wife's shoes. My Korean friends, they're all chinchayepo. I see them every time I tochak in Gimpo. People like you don't know how to dream. Don't you know Chirimotomore by Yamato Naru is my theme. Specks of dust, when piled up, become a mountain. Have you even tried drinking from the Asian girl water fountain? Anyways, I've got to go. Things are moving so fast. Japan, Korea, and China are now firmly in my past. I got a feeling Vietnamese girls are gonna be the next big blast. Xin chào, tôi là người Mỹ. Xin hai giải tôi, Quang Ngũ Quả Bang. 我的学习中文刚多。Anyways, I've got to go. Things are moving so fast. Japan, Korea, and China are now firmly in my past. I got a feeling Vietnamese girls are gonna be the next big blast. Xin chào, tôi là người Mỹ. Xin hai giải tôi, Quang Ngũ Quả Bang. My Chinese was good, my Korean great, but now I want something more juicy on my plate. 5 tones in Chinese, Vietnamese has 7. When I stepped off the plane, I'd arrived in heaven, but I was in a panic, I was really scared. To tell the truth, I hadn't prepared. I knew a few phrases, nothing more than that, but my old friend Chris had taught me a hack. He said go online, head to this site. If you play your cards right, you'll have a really good night. I went to the site, he was right, it was amazing. I found the best night spots, and the girls were blazing. So many new friends blowing up my phone.
Tiếng Việt của tôi đã thực sự tốt hơn.
Hanoi girls have the latest fashion. My night in Hanoi was filled with passion. Everywhere you look, new passion dip. Korean yo, I had to watch my step.
George, why are you in Vietnam? Did you leave your Kari home just to be a mom?
Hey Kyle, Chung Tylakap, no. There's only one thing that I need you to know. I'm not here for the girls, it's the study, I swear. Without the pretty girls, I wouldn't get anywhere. I get it, George, I was once in your spot. The girls in Thailand had my stomach in a knot. But you got kids and a wife, don't you have remorse? If you keep this up, George, you're headed for divorce. I think you're right, it's happening again. All these beautiful girls have gotten under my skin. I need to think of my wife, you're making me cry. But before that, Kyle, I have a hankering for Thai. Girls in Thailand seem so enchanting. I'm on my way now, soon I'll be landing. never knew beauty until I met the Thai. I don't know why, but with Thais I get along. They're not like other women, I can't seem to go wrong. I learn really quick, with them I'm not shy. The only phrase I don't get is Chambek Dek Pu Chai. Girls in Thailand are so enchanting. Girls in Pattaya left me panting. Everywhere I look, South took tea. Super hot, wanna take 'em with me. I can't tell the difference, like a pigeon and a dove. Not sure what's wrong, maybe I'm in love. I don't know why. With her it all feels right. She's not like other women, we've never had a fight. I got a new type now, she's totally my thing. The only phrase I don't get is Shama Shai Pu Ying.
How the hell did I not realize?
Hanoi girls have the latest fashion. My night in Hanoi was filled with passion. Everywhere I looked, new guy Shindep. Korea, no, I had to watch my step.
Learning a language is fraught with danger. Don't you dare learn a language without a bit of culture too. Take it from me. Not knowing culture led me to a trap.
I made a mistake, or two, or three, or maybe four. I'm not sure how many, but my wife's not happy anymore. I was just having fun. What did she expect? I was living in the moment, and as a result, I got wrecked. Alright, here we go. Vietnam was amazing, Japan was great, Korea was fun, but China sealed my fate. My intentions were pure, but my thoughts naive. I should have said no when that girl pulled on my sleeve. She was beautiful. She wore a long red China dress, head to her shoulders. She was about 25, I guess. She approached with a smile, invited me to tea. I was stunned and shocked, but of course followed happily. The bar was empty, just me and her. Rubbing my arm, she says my hair feels like fur. She glazed into my soul, pulling all my strings. I was a mouse in a trap, not aware of anything. Her goldfish-shaped eyes had me in a trance. Her shiny red lipstick made my heart prance. She asked, is it okay if I get a drink? I wanted to be nice, I didn't have time to think. It wasn't a problem, the dollar was strong. I would practice my Chinese, I had no plans of staying long. At first it was great, she was impressed with my tones. My Chinese was on fire, heat was in my bones. I was speaking Chinese like crazy, perfect every line. Sure, the Chinese tea was bitter, but I didn't mind. 我的知识是日本人，我和大三是前结婚了。我可以说日语和韩语，但是我的中文还不够，因为过你和茶，做我的中文再改善。My Asian fever heated up, the room spinning fast. I took another swig of tea, but that will be my last. I woke up in a hospital, my arm in a cast. I had no idea what had happened or that 2 days had passed. I still have my wallet, no money inside. Passport and phone on a table by my side. Turned on my phone, 100 calls from my wife. What have I done? Asian fever's ruined my life. 常時大丈夫生きてるのどうすればいい心配だよ今すぐ電話して電話に出てよ I called right away in the middle of the night. I was ready for what was bound to be a big fight. My wife was angry, she was right and I was wrong. She yelled until she could yell no more, and I cried all night long. She was beautiful. She wore a long red China dress, hair to her shoulders. She was about 25, I guess. She approached with a smile, invited me to tea. I was stunned and shocked, but of course followed happily. Those drinks in the bar cost me a pretty penny. Barely practiced my Chinese, regrets I got plenty. I'm gonna take a break from all these Asian women. I think it's about time I picked up some German. taste. I certainly never considered dating the master race. But when I stepped off the plane in Munich, I decided German was the next box I would tick. Asia had been great, but I decided to explore. I had a feeling the EU could give me something more. German girls are so pretty when I see them online, but I had to meet one in person. Could they really be this fine? Chinese girls had rocked me with umbrellas and dragons, but nothing beats German girls racing red hot Volkswagens. Japanese girls are anime perfect, no matter what you say. But nothing compares to German große Luftballons in any way. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf is always followed by sechs. Sieben, acht, neun feels good in the groin. Oh yes, German girls are wunderbar in the east and the west. Central European time zone means you never get to rest. I was lonely on day one. Then I saw her in a beer hall. She was carrying some Shakespeare. The entire table having a ball. Asia is behind me now. The world no longer small. Mr. Gorbachev, I thank you for tearing down that wall. Her hair was golden, eyes bluer than a midsummer sky. We talked for hours. She knew I was married. I couldn't possibly lie. Her phone number in my pocket, a fresh hole now burning. Like a teenager in school, my mind and heart were churning. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf is always followed by sechs. Sieben, acht, neun feels good in the groin. Oh yes, German girls are wunderbar in the east and the west. Central European time zone means you never get to rest. Yo, George, what are you doing so far from Asia? Have you forgotten your roots? Do you have dysplasia? Hey Kyle, don't you think it's time to say Auf Wiedersehen? Try minding your own business. Don't take me off my game. George, we've had this discussion all over the world. You can just learn the language. You don't always need a girl. I told you before, I got my methods. Trust me, they work. Now go back to Thailand. Please stop being such a jerk. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf is always followed by sechs. Sieben, acht, neun feels good in the groin. Oh yes, German girls are wunderbar in the east and the west. Central European time zone means you never get to rest. I called her number. We agreed on a time and a date. Got dressed in my best thread. Let's early, won't be late. Walking down the Strasse when something caught my eye. 5 Korean girls dancing sexy, looking TikTok fly. Was Kyle right? Was Germany not where I belong? Then from a tiny noodle shop, I heard a familiar song. We sang it to our children when they were young, me and my wife. It was then I realized German girls had no place in my life. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf isn't always followed by sechs. Sieben, acht, neun shouldn't feel good in the groin. I guess German girls are wunderbar in the east and the west, but in Pacific time zone with my wife is where I should rest. Auf Wiedersehen. I never liked Spanish. Why don't you learn it? They asked, but I didn't wanna. Spanish wasn't fun, it was boring, so I thought until I went to Tijuana. The day I arrived was Dia de Muertos. In English, it dice Day of the Dead. I ordered huevos rancheros with coffee and some queso bread. I was tired and exhausted when the food hit the table. She had the softest face, like a princess from a fable. I took the plate accidentally, brushing her hand. She reminded me of my wife years ago. But this is a faraway land. I'm 50 years old now. She can't be more than Betty Trace. I'm wearing a t-shirt with shorties, wearing a black skirt with lace. The air feels muy pesado. My heart feels it también. I'm happily married. This shouldn't be happening to me again. I mustered up my courage and said, ¿Cuál es tu nombre? She said, Mi nombre no es importante. Tú no tienes hambre. I had to think fast. It was hard. I was still so new at Spanish. I was hungry, yeah, but this girl answered my every wish. I said, por supuesto tengo hambre, pero que tú eres muy bonita. Si tienes tiempo, quiero comer contigo esta comida. Boy gringo, your Spanish isn't half bad, she replied. I knew from the look on her face she was just being kind and had lied. I'm 50 years old now, she's younger than my first daughter. I should be strong at this age now, yet my heart's starting to totter. My blood began to race, my brain began to strategize. How could I touch her soft black hair and kiss those puppy dog eyes? Jorge, ¿por qué estás aquí? ¿Tú estás solo? ¿Dónde estás tu esposa? I looked to the left and to the right for a while. The voice was familiar. It was my old friend Kyle. Mucho tiempo sin ver es mi amigo. Ella está en mi casa con nuestro gato. George, you being here is a serious scandal. All these muchachas bonitas are too much for you to handle. I'm 50 years old now. In a few years I might be dead. This camarera bonita shouldn't be dancing in my head. Kyle has known me longer than my wife, so he knows this girl would only bring me strife. I closed my eyes, I focused, I had to concentrate. I used all my will, I pushed and pushed her from my fate. Gracias, pero yo estoy casado, I said to la camarera. Her face turned sour as she left. Ella estaba muy molesta. Kyle tapped me on the shoulder saying you did the right thing. But I suggest when you travel, you always wear your wedding ring. I'm 50 years old, but I'm much smarter now. I don't need a girl to learn a language. I'll manage somehow. Back at home, I gave my wife a hug and a kiss. Kyle again saved the day. I'm mucho thankful for this. I'm the best Spanish speaker on this planet. You couldn't beat me in a challenge even if you planned it. When I eat Mexican, I always get queso and frijol. Now take a moment and check out my freestyle Espanol. Yo como comida, yo bebo café. Tú comes la pizza, yo como tu madre. Él es mi amigo, ellas son mis mujeres. Tú no tienes amigos, tú solo tienes deberes. Tú solo tienes deberes. Nosotros tenemos mucho dinero. Tú no tienes, tú eres frijolero. Ustedes tienen mis gatos y perros, pero yo tengo tus bujos y corderos. My Spanish is great, yours is lacking. Get off your trasero, you've certainly been slacking. Spanish is easy if you're a genius like me. I'll be right back, I need to get more tea. Yo vivo en Japón, tú vives en tu mente. Nosotros vivimos en lujo. Trump es tu presidente. Ustedes son grandes idiotas. Ustedes necesitan cerrar las bocas. Mi madre cree que tú no eres mi amigo. Yo creo que tú eres mi enemigo. My Spanish is great, yours is lacking. Get off your trasero, you've certainly been slacking. Spanish is easy if you're a genius like me. I'll be right back, I need to go pee. Yo creo que tú eres mi enemigo. My Spanish is great, yours is lacking. Get off your trasero, you've certainly been slacking. Spanish is easy if you're a genius like me. I'll be right back, I've had way too much tea. After all this time, I've tried more flavors than I can remember. Time's flown fast. I went to bed at 7, but somehow woke up in December. There's a lot not to believe. One being how my wife hasn't left me by now. A lot's happened in my life. But this next part is just... wow. I can't count all the languages I've learned. It took me 80 years. I can't count all the money I've earned just by taming all my fears. Who cares about mistakes? Mistakes just hold you hostage. I'm not like the language guru fakes. I said all my words with extra postage. This is where my story shifts. It's not what you'd expect. The ship zooms up, my body lifts, I scream. What the heck? In a circular room, I sit by myself. The stars flying by the window. A single book sits on a shelf, but I don't understand the lingo. The door slid open and she slid in. She didn't have legs, but her body was thin. Hovering in the air, her single eye looking into my soul. My heart was racing, I was entranced. But that wasn't my goal. Not knowing what to say, I said, take me to your leader. Her body began to sway as she said, glip plop moopy deeter. Moopy deeter? What's that? What's this alien language? I'm a linguist. Let me give it a shot. I said gleep, pointing to her. She responded, Moopy Deeter. Moopy Deeter's her name for sure. Now it's mine that I will teach her. I said Gleep Plog George, followed by Gleep Plog Human Being. Her eye lit up, then she said, Glip George Krog, the human being. The door slid open as she stealthily slid in. She didn't have legs per se, but her body was sexy thin. Hovering in the air, a single eye peered into my soul. My heart was racing, I was entranced. But no way was that my goal. It didn't take long, my conversation skills no longer shoddy. I could say nothing wrong as her slime enveloped my body. Things developed fast, honestly I forgot my wife for a while. But the moment didn't last when into the room walked my old friend Kyle. In a perfect accented voice, he looked to her and spoke. She seemed to have no choice. She left the room. His language skills, not a joke. Kyle turned to me and said, "You're not here to be Captain Kirk." He was right, I didn't doubt it. You're right, I'm being such a jerk. It isn't about that, you fool. We need to save Mother Earth. Stop acting like a kid in school. Show me what your language skills are worth. The danger for Earth is real. Only us linguists can save it now. Forget your feelings. Get past your hormones. And learn to communicate somehow. The door slid open and she slid in. Kyle made it clear the Earth needs to win. The Earth was in danger, so I dug into my soul. I love the alien girl, but saving the Earth is my only goal. Kyle was a great teacher, teaching me all that he had learned. The girls didn't matter, nor the money I had earned. Language is a communication tool, he said, not something to get a girl. I should have learned that in school, not while defending my only world. 100 days had passed, we stood before the alien judges. A large group amassed, my words would have to convince them to budge. We tag-teamed our defense. They looked confused but seemed impressed. Not gonna lie, the task was immense. Trials now ended, our fate to be addressed. Screens all around the earth glistened, watching from the city to the sticks. Kyle and I closely listened as the judges prepared their verdicts. From the bench, the judges spoke, announcing our planet's fate. I took the lead, tried not to choke, interpreted, consoled, and conferred with my mate. On a planet 100 light years away, I could hear the massive cheers. I studied my entire life for this day. I couldn't hold back my tears. You did it, George, you saved us all. Kyle embraced me like a bear. In the scope of the universe, I felt so small. And that's all the story I have left to share. I thought my stories were done, but I got one more in me. This is about a girl that got away, never to return. Woo! And she might not be here with me physically right now, but she's on my mind, yeah. This is the story of how my life got flipped upside down. At age 15, I was standing alone in a Filipino barrio town. You need to learn about money, my dad said as he sent me. The anti-Will Smith, rich to rags, just clothes and no money. There wasn't running water, just a steel pumping a well. The first few days I was sick, not doing so swell. The roads paved in dirt, the house a shack, just 3 walls. No electricity, no police, no one to answer my calls. First I was worried, everything so bleak. I was sick of throwing up, body twisted and weak. But everything changed when I met my Marlene. Pitch black hair, tan skin, cute face, body lean. Bip, bap, bambina, I'm falling for this Filipina. Humidity high, we talk till dawn and her old father strike. Her eyes shine bright, this is my chance, how, when, and where should I strike? Snick, snack, Santina, I'm enthralled with this Filipina. We sat in innocence, her hand in mine. The clock had stopped, we were lost in time. Bali taught in my mouth, just 5 centavo, mahal guitar. Sharon Cuneta High School in my head, every lyric kaganda. Lumpia frying in the pan, chicken arroz caldo roasting on an open flame. Makapana eat akumamot, my pig roasting on a bamboo lace lane. Oh yeah, Marlene on my mind, I learned Tagalog, arrow. Fight flies at night in the river basin, running from Carabao. That's right, Marlene on my mind, black eyes, black hair, and a chanting bongo. I never want to leave, where else on earth would I even want to go? Nowhere, baby, the P.I. Mick, Mac, Makina. My heart belongs to a cute Filipina.
Filipina, sitting on a bench leg to leg, sharing sweet melon candy. Nothing else matters, round hole, round peg, my whole existence dandy. Pip pap pupina, how can I leave this Filipina? Japan, just a memory, the island's where my heart belongs. The beauty so alluring, the muse of 1,000 songs. I remember her now and then, her eyes so warm and kind. Is she happy? Is she content? Am I ever on her mind? I left the Philippines, not by choice. Now she's gone forever. I thought I would return one day, but that day turned out to be never.
Kung bumalik ka man, dala mo pa bang hindi? O dala mo lang ang alaala nating sandali? Kahit tapos na, kahit short ang story, you were my first foreign love, my melon candy. Melon candy, hati tayo sa tamis. Sa likod ng trige, parang mundo'y na-freeze. Tumigil ang oras, hawak ang kamay. Pero alam ko rin, di siya magtatagal sa aking buhay.
Zippity dippity cantina, I'll never forget my Filipina. She's part of my life journey, but all good things come to an end. But I wouldn't change any of my choices, even if time could bend. Trickety lick dickety fantina, I was once in love with a napakagandang Filipina. Like white on rice, she'll always be a part of me. Fabric sewn into my quilt, line of my life tapestry. Jiggity tiggity parentina, she was one super special Filipina. Truggity doggity Roman Athena, in my mind forever my little Filipina. Hunkity tonkity elastic neutrina, in time and space lives my Filipina. I'll always remember you, my itty bitty pretty Filipina. You're always on my mind, my beauty, booty, duty, moody Filipina. You always gonna be in my heart, you chickity, bickety, dickety Filipina. Hallelujah.
I don't know, that hits so hard. I do think I have a final song that I have to write, and it makes the album work. It's necessary because there's been enough backlash to the lyrics of these other songs to where I should address the whole thing in a song, you know? Because the real reality is I can write these songs because my wife is so fantastic. You know, I can make these type of songs and she's not like worried, or it doesn't make her get defensive. She doesn't need to defend our relationship. We've been married 30 years, right? So yeah, I think I'll write some sort of song against the possible, against the possible backlash that might come, because I just listened to the whole album and I don't see it being crazy at all. Like, I think I've built it up more in my mind based on the negative feedback, even from my daughter, one of my daughters, and from comments like, oh my God, you know, how can you write this music? You're married, right? Like, what does your wife think? I literally played these songs and translated them for my wife. And she's like, okay. Like, I've never been to Tijuana. I did go to Germany, but I never met a German girl. I've never been to Thailand. I've never been to Vietnam. I haven't been to fucking space. There are true things in the songs. Like, I did meet that Filipino girl and everything that I said happened, but I don't think about her. Like, maybe once every 10 years does it come up. I don't really think about it. Right. So there, you know, and everything about, like, even the stuff on the airplane with the stewardess is just me retrospectively imagining what was probably in my mind. I don't remember when I was 12. So yeah, I think that's what I got to do. I'm going to add this other song that I want to hear. Hang on, what is this? Love Death lyrics. Did I do this song? Ooh, it looks good. It's called Love Death lyrics. I do not remember this. Love Death lyrics. I also named the folder Blue Cold Popsicle Sticks, and I don't know why. Love Death. I don't know what I would have called this song. How do I search? Oh, shit. Maybe I didn't find anything that I liked. Nothing looks...
Everything's different, nothing like before. I'm all alone now, just wind blowing at my door. I don't remember abundance, did I ever have more? My body hurts all over, why is living such a chore? Here I am, lying in a bed I didn't choose. Got plenty of time, ain't got no money to even lose. Time keeps drifting, my body's getting older. My goals keep shifting, dreams start to smolder. If I had desire, I might do something new. If I had more luck, I wouldn't have lost my love with you. If I had more will, I would have begged you to stay. If I had a time machine, I'd go back and fix that day. Time is running out, I've got nowhere to go. Time is running short, I've got nothing at all to show. Will it ever change? Can anyone ever really know? I'm stuck in this town, I've got nowhere else to go. You left me on a Sunday, alone in a quiet church. My body is weakened, my heart's stuck in lurch. I don't comprehend the words you spoke. My brain refuses to believe, must be a cruel joke. I keep thinking one day you'll come back to me. You'll use your magic hands reversing this lobotomy. You'll give me what I need, bringing back my sanity. You'll make it all feel better, erasing all the calamity. Time is running out, I've got nowhere to go. Time is running short, I've got nothing at all to show. Will it ever change? Can anyone ever really know? I'm stuck in this town, I've got nowhere else to go. Whoever said love lasts forever, I guess didn't have.
I legitimately wasn't sure if I wrote the song. But I can see I had been changing the lyric. When did I do this? February. And I can't find everything's just like nothing's before. I'm living in my life. So I added, obviously I've added things and I've modified the song. Because normally I rename it when I change, when I modify lyrics, I go V3 and I up the V. So obviously I've been making, but like would I say you left me on a Sunday alone in a church? I don't know. But if I was writing it from a fictional term, I would. But I don't like this lyric of going, my body is weak and my heart's stuck in a lurch. That seems too weak for me. But did I? Let's see the very first version. I'm really confused if I wrote this. But normally if I've ever done anything with ChatGPT, I write ChatGPT. Like if I write ChatGPT, sometimes for fun, I'll just see what ChatGPT does. Why is ChatGPT showing up for all my other songs? The book updates is completely me. That's what I disliked. I don't know. Why is maybe ChatGPT's in the lyrics? Oh, it is in the lyrics, isn't it? somewhere in the lyric. Yeah, okay. So I guess it doesn't search the title of the song. I'm pretty confused. So I have these love death lyrics over here. And I have Demo imasara anata wa yurusenai. So I have that, which is definitely not. It's a random Japanese line in the outro. So I think I did write it. Like all the clues show me that I wrote it. I just never. Oh, here's one that I marked as liking.
Here I am lying in a bed I didn't choose. Got plenty of time, ain't got no money to lose. Time keeps drifting, my body's getting older. My goals keep shifting, things starting to smolder.
See, and the thing is, you can see the changes. You can see the changes in lyrics just from V8. There's no way I'm AIing it. So, yeah, I found it randomly, but I searched for Love Death, but it's not matching. Here I am lying in a bed I didn't choose. Okay, this is the V8 version. Here I am lying in a bed I got plenty of money and ain't got no money to lose. But over here it's different. I have a different intro. Oh, here it is. I added an intro and then I jump into V1.
If I had desire, I might do something new. If I had more luck, I wouldn't have lost my love with you. If I had more will, I would have begged you to stay. If I had a time machine, I'd go back and fix that day. Time is running out, I've got nowhere to go. Time is running short, I've got nothing.
It's February, so it's right in line with that.
Sunday, alone in a quiet church.
I bet it's a Wednesday. How much you want to bet it's a Wednesday? It's when I was working with Nick. That's why I don't remember it. I didn't sit here on a live stream doing it. Tuesday. I normally meet. Let's choose that concept out. 2-4. Oh, AM, which means I probably started it on the 3rd. I mean, we have shifted days, but I'm surprised I didn't keep going. Maybe I just got bored doing it. Let me see what else I made this day, if I made anything else. How do I find out? I'm not sure how I find out. And did I have this in its own folder? This is February, so I don't think they had did they have folders already? It doesn't show the date that I made it. That's the problem. But see, normally I take a song incredibly far before I give up on it. That's not what I meant to do. Page 2. I gotta go way back to get. I don't even know how I'm gonna get back that far. Did it even go? Time Reaper. New Beginnings.
Like smoke before a fire, my plan simmers in silence.
Oh God.
Like a swelling tsunami.
Oh yeah, this is me.
I'm ready, my wake of violence in the shadows.
Actually, this might be me and Nick.
Targeting souls without remorse.
Yeah, this is me and Nick.
Spotting my mark.
Which is weird because normally I name it me and Nick too. I'm a little bit. Okay. This might be my version of what Nick was doing.
I'm laying deep in your shadows, striking when you least expect. I'm colorless and odorless, hiding in plain sight.
Oh God, no. I don't like that. I feel like that's a Nick lyric. I don't feel like that was me.
I'm laying deep in your shadows, striking when you least expect.
I'm laying deep.
King of AI. Okay, this is probably me making fun of Nick. This has got to be written by AI. This isn't me. I'm not labeling it properly though. This is me fucking around with Nick though. What is this? The fuck is this? Oh, this is me. Okay, okay. This is me on the phone with my Indian friend. I was showing her how cool AI was. That's what I was doing. What happened to her? Holy shit. She was talking about moving to Vegas. Yeah, she had never seen it. And then this is obviously me with Mexican Heat. We got to keep going for Love and Death, though. Because when was Mexican Heat done? Does it show? April. Okay, so we're not there yet. We got to go back. Let's go back. Here, we'll go to 38.
Are you ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Let's learn Japanese. It's never too late. Taking you from zero to fluent Japanese from zero. Let's go!
Yeah, so I did Let's Learn Japanese right after this.
Are you ready?
February 7th. Oh my god, this sucks.
Let's learn Japanese. It's never too late.
And this is the 4th. Let's see what we did right before this.
From zero. You've anime since you were
Mari the Girl.
school. You've thought about learning before it was cool.
That's January though.
This is about a girl I'm proud to know.
I wrote this about my daughter.
Give me a moment to tell you who she is.
I don't like this version. Is there one that I upvoted?
Molly is a little girl.
This is about a girl.
This is one I liked.
I'm proud to know. Give me a moment to tell you who she is. Molly is a little girl who grew up super fast. I thought she wouldn't last long, but boy did she last. She lives in California, living her California dream. She's full of hope, and from her heart you can see her love beam. She's Molly, the Aleba de Kiluko. She's braver than brave and goes where no one else will go. She's Molly, the Grambaleba Seiko Sudoku. She's cute as a button, and I just wanted you to know. She's a cat lover from birth. She's a big supporter of a healthy earth. She fights for the ones that can't fight on their own. She's always up front, she has no cover to be blown. She's Molly, the Aleba de Kiruko. She's braver than brave and goes where no one else will go. She's Molly, the Grambaleba Seikon Suko. She's cute as a button, and I just wanted you to know.
lover from birth. She's a big supporter of a healthy earth. She fights.
1, 2, 3, let's learn Japanese. 6, 7, 8, it's never too late. Japanese from 0, fluent in 5, where we take 5 minutes out of your day and teach you Japanese.
Oh, here's one that I wrote that I really like, but I took it down because I used a friend's name in it. It was about them a little bit. It was me playing with them, but I took it. I actually had it up on the Tissue Box channel with lyrics and everything. Oh shit! Hang on. This one I read. That's why it's not a lyric song. The Brass Button. Hang on. I really like what I did with it. I've got to go back and just change the name. The Brass Button. Where is Brass Button? There's the instrumental. There it is. Upload file location. Tissue. It's not in the records, maybe. Brass Button. Oh, here it is. Not sure what this is. It's a cool freaking concept. Where is it? Where's my cool concept? The Brass Button full. I'm just gonna have to go to Tissue Box channel. I'm gonna sign in with Tissue Box, I guess. Dang it! All right, let me put this over here so I don't like show my password. Give me a second. Tissue Box channel. Where's Tissue Box channel? Why is it missing? Am I blind? I don't see it anywhere. Hang on, I might be logged in with the wrong account here. I don't see it, guys. Tissue Box channel. Where is Tissue Box channel? I have to log in because I hid it. I hid the video. I am. Wait a minute. Where's the avatar for this? Something's wrong. I have to re-add what? I think I'm in the proper account. The George Trumpet from Zeros has the access to all my stuff. It's showing me all my channels. Untitled. Net Publishing. No, but I'm in there. I don't even know what this one is. These are all my channels. View all channels. This isn't the right one, obviously. I need to go back to... Well, I'll try to add it, but it should be already in there. I just logged in with it, so it should be there. It's not showing up. Maybe I moved it to Moopy Dieter. I was trying to move everything to this one. Oh my God. I was moving things at one point. I probably moved it over there permanently without realizing it. No, I'm doing something wrong. I don't see it. Switch account. Let me log out of everything. How do I log out of everything? Oh my God, what is that short? Oh my God. Wow. I do not know what that is. That's got to be fake. Oh, I actually do have a George at Tissue Box channel account. Apparently. The thing is, I don't think I have it on Google anymore, so I don't think it's going to work. I moved that email. That must be it. If I moved that email, maybe I messed up the channel. Oh, brother. Oh no. I think because I moved off of Gmail, I lost access to the channel. Okay, that's interesting. I've got to find a way to claim it. Because if I go to... What is all of this super sexual suggested shorts? I'm not even logged in. Must know I'm Japanese, though. Tissue Box channel. It's like a headless channel now. All right. Obviously, that doesn't work. How do I get back into my channel? Because it would be in here. This isn't some big secret. See, it's this channel. I should have access to this channel. It is George Trombley that owns it. Pretty confused. I mean, I'm literally logged in as George Trombley. Where is... Let me look for tissue. Somewhere in here, no? View all channels. Tissue. Bro, where is Tissue Box? The Untitled one is me making something to look at Japanese writing techniques. So it's if you're a book writer, I looked at everything in Japanese. Or maybe it was Korean. See, 매일매일 칙 얼굴이 생긴 변화. The things that changed when I read a book every single day.
안녕하세요 여러분, 아키입니다. 오늘은요 제가
Like if you translate this, it's This is what changed. I changed this. By reading every day, this changed to me. If we just translate this. If you read every day, this is what happens. So this is my little channel for that. It's just me doing an algorithm thing. I'm not sure what to do. How do I reclaim? Yeah, the Gmail is George from Zero. I just said it on that channel. If I go to @TissueBox channel and look at the Gmail, if I come here and we look at the email address, it's me, George from Zero. How do I get in? If I'm literally logged in, I'm already logged in as George Trombley, George from Zero. Oh, it could be different than the login. Interesting. I suppose I should look this up. I changed my email provider from Gmail, and now I can't access my channel on YouTube. I don't even know what account. Here, let's try YouTube account recovery. I'm not actually my YouTube account. It's not about my Google account. Can't find my YouTube channel. I moved from Gmail. I'm just going to add ChatGPT to this discussion because I'm. Google account. The problem is what was, okay, let's try it. George at Tissue Box. Okay, this is good. All right, let me move this over here so I don't like dox myself. Give me a second. Tissue Box. Okay. Okay, I'm now signed in. The thing is, okay, YouTube. Is Tissue box gonna be in here though? It's not. It's funny because it logged me in. So confused. Let me log out. Switch account. Sign out. I think now I can log back in with the tissue box one. Yeah, see, it wants me to make a channel. I don't have a channel right now with George at Tissue Box. The weird thing is, I don't think that's how I created this channel. I created it under George Trombley. Let me go in with Yes Japan. Maybe it's Yes Japan has it. No. I don't have channels under this. Let's see what other accounts I have. I have a ton of accounts, obviously. I don't think it's under Chatti Setang, which I use to check out piracy shit without my name being attached to it. Let's see. It's not this one. It's not this one. That's my real estate one. I mean, it should be this one, theoretically. Because I moved stuff over to here. What? No. See? I only moved those two channels over. I don't know what it would be under. It should be under this or this. These are the only options. All my channels are congregated under the From Zero. Any little shitty channel even. So something's weird. I think I have to contact. Like even my dumb Mainichi makeup channel is there. Japanese book writing. Oh, that's the Japanese book writing one. I do not know how to log in. Find out which email is associated with a YouTube channel. Okay. I gotta go back to ChatGPT because Okay, channel ID. What? Wait, what just happened? Why did it take that long? What was that? Okay, I know my channel ID. Yeah, I think I do it. That is it. I think support's the only way to do it. Let me move this over here, and then we. I don't know where to get into my. Where's my brand account? Manage your brand account. I always hate Google's help because it actually doesn't give you the link to the thing that you want it to be linked to. It just shows you what you can do. Brands account section. And also another thing it does is it keeps logging me back into the other account I was in. Even though I've specifically tried to change, it keeps bringing me back to that. I'm going to sign out of all accounts and do this. Let me try this again. So dumb. Okay. Back to YouTube. All right, so here's my stuff, right? There it is. Why can't I show it? See, I'm the primary owner. Where is it? It's not showing up. I ask you, where is my channel? You have no deleted accounts. I think, yeah, I got rid of this as well. Oh. Okay, that helps. Ask Google to restore your brand account. I'm guessing it's this one. I'm not exactly sure. Is it this one? Yes. Where'd that page go? No, it wasn't Gmail actually. That's the thing. From one server to another. Maybe that server doesn't have the setup right. All right. We'll see what happens. Okay. All right. So, back to what I was trying to do. Actually, I think it was just called the button, not the brass button. There it is. The button. I think if I go... I'm not seeing like an MP4 of it though. Maybe it would be in Adobe since I edited it. Edited it. You ever said that? Edited it. Edited it. It's hard to say when you think about it. I edited it. Who edited this? Oh, it was me that edited it. Oh, I had AI edit it. You mean it edited it? AI? It edited it? Edited it. It's so hard to say. All right, let's see. Date modified. Would have been right around here, I'm guessing. The brass button. Would you look at that? It's right there. I edited the edit. I edited it, but then it edited it and it didn't do a good job of editing it. Edited it. Oh, someone is I haven't seen for a while, Sconezi. After your crash out. What's it downloading? Union, credit union. I edited the credit union. I credit it to the edited. Look, you ask me who did this? I credit it to the guy that edited it. I credit it to the guy that edited it. Credit it. Well, what I did was I credited it to the guy that edited it. My God, that's impossible. Like if you're a Japanese speaker, I credited it to the guy that edited it. Oh man, what's it doing? It's like downloading files or something. I credited it to the guy that edited it, but he was angry, so what did he do? What did he do with it? I don't know what he could have done to it to make it edit it. He glanced at it. Nope. I don't know. It's taking forever to open this up though. edited it. Edited it. Who edited it? Who edited this shit? I feel like there's something else I'm missing. We could do that. Edited it. 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 I guess it's downloading files. Edited it. 28 seconds left, but we're stuck on 20. That took 5 seconds to go from 28 to 27. You credited the guy who edited it, then he shredded it. Yes, shredded it. Yeah, here's what I did. I properly credited it after I edited it, and then the guy shredded it. Shredded it. No, that's just shredded it. It's not shredded it. Credited it. Credited. Shredded. You see? We're missing one syllable in credited. Credited it. Shredded it isn't a thing. Although it would probably be a tongue twister to say, I credited it, then I edited it, then I shredded it. I agree, Sconazy. It's time for a rap song. Yo, let me tell you about a video that I once worked on. I spent all night working on it, but now the project's long gone. First, I edited it, then I credited it. Then I got angry. I threw it away. Yeah, I shredded it. Just 11 seconds, guys. This is so dumb. It's probably going to be a letdown. It's just a short story that I wrote about a brass button. I don't know how it gained a second. Regretted it. Yo, I got so angry that I shredded it. And I'll tell you what, later I was upset. Yeah, I regretted it. I told my wife, she said, don't worry, man. It ain't something you need to fret, but I fretted it. I don't know. It's going to take now 14 seconds. Yeah. Yeah.
Japanese ZZ39. Japanese ZZ39. Japanese ZZ39. Japanese ZZ39. Japanese ZZ39.
Doing dead particle in the first usage is the mark location where the action takes place.
No, because like sometimes girls flirt in a way of being like homies, but they definitely flirting. But sometimes girls actually mean it when they say homie or gang or like bro. Like, so you never know. So like take your chance if you like them, bro.
Buckle up. Buckle up. Japanese ZZ39. Japanese ZZ39.
They definitely flirting. They definitely flirting. Yo, it's okay. How do I say this? I feel you, bro. But you know what? Take the time to get to know yourself. But understand the things you like and don't like. You feel me? Because once you understand yourself, you know how to take care of yourself when you find the person for you. Feel me? And I'm not gonna lie. Trying again won't hurt. If I lied you, I'll tell you. Trying again won't hurt. Just she don't give yourself away. She might not like you.
I don't like it.
What's up, girl? 어떻게 그렇게 외국어를 잘하시는 거야? What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? Wow, girl, you're so strong.
Dear Lord, I just pray over everyone who came on this live today who's anointed and divinely appointed to be here. And I pray blessings over their day and just a feeling of peace. Exactly.
Trying to avoid mistakes is like trying to avoid putting spice on your food. You have to make mistakes. Be a mistake factory.
I already made this video once, but I was crying too much and I felt like it was reductive, so I'm doing it again.
That shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
I am so disgusted and ashamed. I would rather go broke than suck corporate dick. Let me make this clear. I would never betray you guys like that. We are all suffering under this capitalistic hellscape. Fuck that shit.
Japanese Easy 39. Japanese Easy 39. Japanese Easy 39. Japanese Easy 39. Japanese Easy 39.
I don't know how we need. Now it's 24 seconds. I don't know what's happening.
Trying again won't hurt. Just don't give yourself away too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you, Bo. I feel you, Bo. I feel you, Bo. They definitely flirting. Even I don't know, bro. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Scroll up, bro. You need a like, what's happening? Like what? What am I missing? Do we need to ban somebody? I don't know what you need me to do, Violet. I scrolled up. I don't understand. I'm not sure what I missed. Okay, hang on. Yeah, that works. I mean, I saw it. But I don't know what you need me to look at. So what do you need me to look at? Well, were you not hearing anything I was doing over here? Is that what the problem is?
What's up, girl? What's up, girl? What's up, girl?
I just have one question for you, Violet.
What's up, girl? What's up, girl? Get out. Get out. Just get out from this life. Bye.
Yeah, this light makes it look like my hair is green, but once it reflects off of my my skin, you can see it's not.
Wow, girl, you're so strong. You are so stupid and boring. You have to go stuck at your home and don't turn on the phone. You can stay behind the phone and typing something like this thing. I don't like it. What is Tagalog?
You know what she's saying here, Ultraviolet?
What is Tagalog?
What is Tagalog? I don't know why you were trying to get my attention. Like what needed to happen that you needed my attention? Like what? ¿Qué? Alexa, how do you say what in, oh, it's updating. I can't ask her anything. What are we listening to? I was just doing, these are just sound things on my board.
Are you Korean?
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm Korean.
Exactly. Go follow me on Instagram and get my book if you're a girl. You'll love it.
Actually,
Let me make this clear. I would never betray you guys like that.
Fuck that shit.
This is my daughter. This is my daughter. This is like from one of her TikToks. I stole this from just one of her TikToks.
I already made this video once, but I was crying too much and I felt like it was reductive. So I'm doing it again. I am so disgusted and ashamed. I would rather go broke than suck corporate dick. Let me make this clear. I would never betray you guys like that. We are all suffering under this capitalistic hellscape.
Fuck that shit.
This fucking
Japanese EZ39. Japanese EZ39.
I'm just waiting for this thing to load, but it keeps adding more time. I should get XAI's Annie Grok to talk to her while working. I don't know, girl.
You want to marry me? You want to marry me?
Nani? When I say Kanojo Toyoida because it shows companionship, that means I'm dating her. I don't know what that clip is. I don't know where I pulled it from. When I say Kanojo Toyoida because it shows companionship, that means I'm dating her. It's just something that sounds dumb.
犬と猫と魚がいる. There is a dog, a cat, and a fish.
That's my friend Kyle. My good friend Kyle. My good friend Kyle. This is some like totally narcissistic woman that was on TikTok one day, and I just recorded it and then I put it together. I just pulled clips from it. This is the whole thing. Part of it.
Dear Lord, I just pray over everyone who came on this live today who was anointed and divinely appointed to be here. And I pray blessings over their day and just a feeling of peace.
I just like everyone that was appointed and disappointed to be here. And I just cast blessings over their day. Follow me on Instagram and buy my book. You'll like it.
Go follow me on Instagram and get my book if you're a girl. You'll love it.
If you're a girl. If you're a girl. Follow me on Instagram if you're a girl. Follow me on Instagram if you're a girl. Vaccines are not good for you.
Vaccines are not good for you.
Vaccines are bad. Vaccines are the devil. How dare you try to solve something that God created?
39, just 39 more seconds, guys. Just 39 more seconds. Nani? Nani?
Nani?
Nani? Nani?
Nani? Nani? なんだと？お前はその顔してこっちに向かってその言葉言えるのか？あ？甘いな。お前が思うほど世界が甘くない。何？
Okay, just 41 more seconds. 41 more seconds.
God, can you tell me why you gave me cancer?
Free will. Free will. Yep.
You mean my own free will gave me cancer?
No, of course not. That would be stupid. My free will gave you cancer.
And also, how come you put maggots in my brother's eye, and now he's blind?
I don't know, I was bored. I just thought, maggots in the eye of a baby, and now he's blind. Aren't I so powerful? Also, don't you dare believe in other gods before me.
I don't know what just happened. I think I was possessed by the devil right now. Hello? Really? Holy shit. Hang on, I'll be right back, guys. Hey, thanks for letting me know. Are you in Val? Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit, that was scary. Oh, oh, oh. My front door has been open for the last 7 hours. I came home earlier from Costco and I brought some Pepsis and they're kind of heavy, so I just went in through the front door and then I walked back out of my car, got my drink, and then I came back in through the garage and forgot to turn the door, forgot to close and lock the door. So I just heard hello? Hello? I was like, what the fuck? Someone's in my house. I'm all alone talking from the devil's I'm being God, and all of a sudden there's someone at God rang my doorbell. All right, just 47 more seconds, guys. 47 more seconds and we're gonna get in. All right, I'm gonna close out of this because this is ridiculous. We're gonna end this task. This is a lot of work just to play this one little thing.
I'm at your front door, George. I heard what you said about me. You think I couldn't hear it? I am God.
Sorry, God. I'm so sorry. Wow. Why is this being weird? Projects. Oops, not programs. Projects. Button. Oh, maybe it's just gonna open now. All right, here we go. This is what we were waiting for. This is what we're waiting for. This is called The Button. The Button. A short story by a man who once existed, George Trombley. Never has such a momentous decision been bestowed upon a single individual. Twice. Indigo stared at the button, thinking. But he wasn't thinking about the repercussions of pushing the button. That was decided the instant he saw the button sitting in front of his door. He was thinking how much he didn't like the way his face reflected in the highly polished brass. Had he ever liked his reflection? No. He was curious, though. Was the first button he pushed a lie? Everyone was supposed to be erased from existence. Yet, here he is again, disturbed by another large brass button. Who on earth delivered it? Who wrote the attached note explaining what the button does? And why would he push it, when it was just yesterday he accomplished the only dream he's ever consistently held since second grade? There would be no more Craigs spilling chocolate milk on his drawings, no more Alicias pulling his hair, and no more IRS telling him he can't claim the second room in his apartment as a home office because he has a bed in it. Fuck the IRS. It was worth pushing the button for them alone. Who needs electricity when you've got candles anyway? It was easy now. Jack's Wax was only a quick 2-minute ride on his mountain bike. and the streets were finally clear of worthless people going to unimportant jobs. Other people were the problem, and fuck this bike. He was sure the bike was his mother's subtle way of telling him he needed to get exercise. That thought alone made him almost not ride it. She shouldn't get any victory over him, even in her lack of existence. Indigo had seen enough Black Mirror episodes to know not to accidentally push the button while putting it in the backpack. No, sir. The human race wouldn't be rebirthed on his watch. Not if it meant his brother again would insist on putting that trash on TV. The TV did just fine as a platform for candles, but the backpack was trash. Who in their mind would make such a hideous backpack? Fluorescent orange made sense on a construction cone, but backpacks should be black. You'd be surprised how nice San Francisco is without people ruining it with their existence. And the view from atop the Golden Gate Bridge was spectacular. How couldn't it be, knowing that all spread out before him was devoid of people? It was truly awe-inspiring. So quiet. Indigo wasn't sure if there were any fish in the bay, and even though he trusted fish leagues more than humans, he decided it was best to keep the button in the bag. He wouldn't want a curious fish undoing a perfect world. Unceremoniously, Indigo released the bag. He followed the bag the full 220 feet and watched with apprehension as it slammed into the water. This would be the one time the button might somehow be activated. The bag didn't sink. Instead, it moved with the water flowing under the bridge. Luckily for Indigo, he was able to easily spot it as it appeared on the other side of the bridge, floating, but noticeably lower in the waves. And then it happened. The orange monstrosity disappeared into the depths of the San Francisco Bay. Indigo lived happily ever after. The end. That's my friend that hates everything. I wrote that for him. But then he didn't, I don't think he was too happy I put it up on YouTube, so. I mean, not that anyone knows who this guy is, that's not his real name. That's just like a username. So much for getting a lot done in the book today. Yeah. Let's see here. There are two possible translations. Yeah, let me do a little bit more work on this. I'll play some other songs I wanted to hear that were not related to the album. Dun, 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 dun. Filipino on My Mind is the best song, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, Magic Soul is good too. Chinese Dragon Rock. Come on, Kyle. Best Father I Can Be. That's one.
I hope my daughters see me for who I am. Who I am. I know I'm not a great father, but I do the best that I can. Best that I can.
My oldest daughter, her memory's so fucking clad, remembering every vile word I ever said when mad. Using my words against me, she wins every fight. I have a hard time being wrong, so I just scream with all my might.
We've reached a place of harmony now that we're older. Most fires are out, yet some in our minds silently smolder.
Why can't we just forget and let things be? If I could take a pill to forget, I'd take it happily. We've learned to pull back how to control our wrath. Leave the room, go outside, bath salts in a soothing bath. In a flock of sheep, she's the only one with horns. In a garden of weeds, she's a rose with thorns. An amazing artist, surpassing my creativity. Only in my dreams could I have her ingenuity.
I hope my daughters see me for who I am. Who I am. I know I'm not a great father, but I do the best that I can.
Best that I can.
With my youngest daughter, bonding took more time, looking off into the distance, never looking into my eyes. Her sister was strong, challenging me to riot, while she just played by herself, calm, relaxed, and quiet.
One fateful day I put a show in the deck. She became a sci-fi fanatic. We bond on every Star Trek. We all need to live long and prosper. The needs of the daughters outweigh the needs of the father.
She's grown quite a lot, understands my psychology, forgiving when Klingon overrides my personality.
I hope my daughters see me for who I am.
Who I am.
I know I'm not a great father, but I do the best that I can.
Best that I can.
They both love to tell me how I should have spoke. They say this, not that. Dad, can you be just a little woke? They don't think I've heard, but I've listened and learned. Now I close my mouth, open my ears and wait
until it's my turn.
In 30 years or so, for certain, I'll be dead. If it's not too much to ask, I hope I'm still alive.
At least in their head.
Them forever, even after death when I leave. Even from the grave, I'll be watching them grow and achieve. If I could do this all again, things wouldn't be the same. I'd be softer, kinder, more rational and sane. But until you prove otherwise, we only get one shot. There won't be any redos, this is all we fucking got.
I hope my daughters see me for who I really am.
I really am.
I know I'm not a great father, but I do the best that I can.
Best that I can.
I know I'm not a great father, but I do the best that I can. We were the perfect fit. I was sure we'd last forever. We'd never break up, but I learned to never say never. The love is all gone, but in my heart you still remain. You keep me moving forward, never to go back from where I came. I never thought I would love anyone more than you. We were in right for each other. I can see that now that we're through. We were both in our teens, still too young to understand. And all these years later, I still regret it didn't go as planned. Why can't I be more like you, turning enemies into friends? I should be more like you, follow my instincts, not these useless trends. The truth is I wouldn't roll back time, even if I could. I won't forget what I learned, what I shouldn't do, and what I should. We were the perfect fit. I was sure we'd last forever. We'd never break up. I just had to never say never. The love is all gone now, though in my heart you still remain. You keep me moving forward. I'll never go back to that pain. was your guidance that kept my life from going astray. For all that you've done, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. We ended on a sour note, but you gave my life a sweet new start. We weren't the perfect fit, and we certainly didn't last forever. We thought our bond was strong, never ever to sever. The love is all gone now, but you're still inside my heart. It doesn't matter how much time has passed, because our memories will never ever be apart.
Chinese dragon spitting fire sauce, Chinese cookie spitting advice. I like dragons that can fly, and Chinese food with spice. Dragon! Rock. Chinese dragon! Rock, rock. Just explain on the piano, yeah! Yeah! Chinese girls in their long red cheepo, yeah! Those are some great dim sums, yo! Hanging with my Kung Fu Master Joe! Chinese dragon, he is a drama queen! What a bitch! It's a Chinese secret, you need a treasure to pillage! The terracotta army waiting to attack the village! The dragon waits in the volcano charging it! People in Shenzhen and Beijing waiting for the start of the game! Dragon! Chinese dragon! Chinese dragon rock! You think you can defeat me? I'm the Chinese dragon, never defeated. Come on, boys, give me everything you got. I'll chew up your bodies and tie them in a knot. Dragon, dragon, walking towards us now. Chinese dragon, the flames are burning hot. Chinese dragon rock. We are the yin to your flaming yang. You always know we're 1,000 strong, gang. Let's kick this guy's ass. What were the rules again? Don't get burnt and don't stare into the dragon's eyes. To the dragon! Chinese dragon rock! Come on now. Let's get to it. Chinese dragon battle! It's time to end. The dragon has met its fate. It sits sliced in pieces on my Panda Express plate. We all eat sliding tonight. It swings in flame gone forever. We will never eat anything but dragon rock. Never, 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 never. Dragon is dead. Dragon is gone. Rock, rock, dragon rock. Chinese dragon! This wasn't their choice, only an unfortunate fate. Both have been born as slaves to a system of violence and hate, standing in one, but only one will stand victorious.
'Cause it's so hard to word this when Japanese doesn't have a pronoun. And there are no context clues. It's natural to assume the pronoun in the statement is I, and vice versa, if that's spelled right, I don't know, comma. When someone asks a question to you, it's almost always you for the pronoun, even when not explicitly stated. So when Asan asks, okay, that's a weird so there now that I've. So we translate Asan's statement to, what did you say to John's girlfriend? And as a result, the only translation for Bisan, translate towing, translation for Bisan's answer is, I said he was going to the station. That being said, if we had been talking about John as the topic previously to a son's statement, the translation might have changed. Let's do it. Let's go another step deeper. I don't know how this is gonna fuck people's brain, maybe, I don't know. Jong wa osoi desu. John is late. That's a good. John. Okay. John is late. Does that work? I really want to say like John's a liar or something like that. John wa usotsuki desu. John is a liar. I don't know if this works either. What did he say? We'll get rid of the John though. What did he say to his girlfriend? Let's give a little bit of context. Two friends saw their mutual friend John at a restaurant, I don't know, restaurant with a girl? A song and B song catch John, see John and cheating on his girlfriend. Kaneko's gonna hate this dialogue. John wa usotsuki desu. John is a liar. I want to say such a liar, but John wa sugoi usotsuki desu. We could do that. 彼女に何て言いましたか? What did he say to his girlfriend? Because now my analysis changes completely, right? So now the analysis is B son's statement that John is a liar has set the topic to be John. So B-san's question can only be asking, what did John say to his girlfriend? Also, contextually, A and B both know that the girl with the grill with John isn't his girlfriend. So to them, the context is very easy to understand. So, with B-san's final statement, it can only be what John said to his girlfriend. even though the sentence itself hasn't changed. The meaning has. Now let's do a full analysis after this. Final analysis. Analysis. When you hear a sentence randomly without context, for example, maybe in an SRS spaced repetition system flashcard deck, or maybe an app that shows you sentences from native speakers. It's very possible you don't have enough context clues to properly translate it. It's the same with random sentences in a textbook without providing context. Keep this in mind. It even happens that Japanese people, while talking, lose the context. And have to ask, "Darega?" Who did? Or, "Doko de?" Where? So, don't be afraid to ask questions when you don't have enough context or have missed it. That's what I'm just trying to say here. I don't know if this is one of those sections that might just get removed from the book, you know what I mean? Oh my God. The whole time I was talking, it was muted. I'm so sorry. That whole thing. I was working through a lot of analysis with muted mic. I'm so sorry. I couldn't hear it because I didn't have this on my head anyway. My bad. And I'm guessing Violet stopped watching. Yeah, she went to bed. That's why. See, she would have sent me a button and told me I was muted. All right, so Bison's statement analysis. Bison's statement that John is a liar has set the topic to be John. So Bison's question can only be asking, what did John say to his girlfriend? Also, contextually, A and B both know that the girl with John isn't his girlfriend. So the context is very easy to understand. So with B's final statement, it can only be so B's final statement is him saying what John said to his girlfriend, even though the sentence itself hasn't changed. The meaning has, based on the context. Okay. This is the wrong size. Okay. Oh man. Trying to like fit this in a better spot. Maybe Mannaka. Yeah, I think Mannaka works. And then this can come on the next. Oh man, I don't know. There's so much happening in this book. Yeah, there we go. Of the location words we learned in book 2, Mannaka was not one of them. We learned Naka inside, but that's not the same. Try figuring out these Try figuring out these escalating sentences. What does that mean? How are these escalating? They're not escalating. What does that mean? I think this sentence would confuse me. I'd like, well, what do you mean escalating? There is a bed, a table, and a trash can in the room. Gomibako wa? Gomibako no naka ni wa nani mo arimasen. Heya no mannaka ni neko ga 3匹います。真ん中の猫は、yeah, okay. Okay, so let's do Heya no naka in the room. Gomibako no naka in the trash can. Heya no mannaka in the middle of the room. Mannaka no naka. Neko, the cat in the middle. Okay. Yeah, that helps a lot. The underlining helps. Okay, we'll make this W6. W1, I mean. I gotta take a bathroom break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Get some more water as well. Oh, I got my tea, I guess. I'll consider getting more water. How about that? At least refreshing my eyes. Be back in a minute. Let me leave you with some soothing music. Let's go to the playlists. All right. Ooh, almost just spilled my tea. I almost spilled the tea. Let me just get this in order. We'll put this one up here. Maybe these go ahead of that. Just trying to pack things in. I mean, honestly, I could probably put these down here. Here, I was going to copy these completely. Okay. Nice. Let's put like a person with a good idea in here. Maybe this could be her. She has a good idea. What lesson are we in? 4. This is a candidate for 4. I want her finger to be up like this with an idea. Let me look at Haruna's other art. Maybe we could find something here. Oh, I guess clips show, huh? I should just do clips then. I'm not sure if it's... Oh, I'm not seeing anything in here. So I'll go back to this one. Paste it and all. Yeah, maybe I don't put anything in her box, in her thought bubble. Just let it be like whatever she's thinking. didn't actually change. Did it not export? Oh, I overwrote the wrong thing. Oops. Whatever, that's not the right one either. That's good. Okay. Eventually, I'm going to have to go back to reading Conoco's notes because this is just like a reordering. Can I get that one sentence to come up? That would be really nice. Oh, it's so close. Come on. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I might just push this properly down to the next page. That'll fix the issue I had. Yeah. Let's untighten this up. You can also go back to having full furigana here. Duh. Okay. We have a little room for another factoid if I want to. Okay, now we're back on spec. I don't think we need any of this anymore, actually. We just learned how to use TOU to directly close. It can also be used. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, makes sense. Hearing things with Tokiku. Similar to TOU, which we need to have the furigana properly. We can use indirect speech with Tokuku for what we heard. We don't need this anymore. Okay. Kiku, the previous section. What? What? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what I'm trying to fix here. Oh, man. Is this, I heard it, or is it, I asked, is it raining outside? The answer is, it can only be heard. man, this is a lot of meta shit. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But, oh, fuck, I feel like I could go further with this. Is that all I'm going to do? Oh, man, you know what the real problem is? Oh, okay. Oh, man, I'm dropping the ball here. I can say this, but then do I not teach them how to do indirect speech with questions? これは何なのか? と聞きました. We didn't do that. Does that come up later? No, we don't do it. Ah. これは犬か? と聞きました. How do you man, I gotta talk to Kaneko about this. Kore wa inu nano ka? 明日行くか聞きました。明日行くのかが、I asked if George was going to, 明日ジョージが行くか聞きました。Yeah, 行くか聞きました。That's a little bit advanced. I don't know. 友達なのか聞きました。今日は暑いかと聞きました。彼女は綺麗なのか? So it's the same as before, right? Nouns plus e adjectives are なのか, and e adjectives and verbs. E adjectives and verbs are ka. Nouns, question words, and not adjectives. I feel like we teach this somewhere. I wonder if Kaneko's awake. Alexa, what time is it in Japan?
In Japan, it's 5:32 p.m.
It's Bimyo. She might be. Let's see where she is. Let me see if there's Ikuka anywhere in this book. There isn't. Is there Nanoka anywhere in this book? Here it is. Wait. This is lesson 11. This has nothing to do with that. That leads me to believe it would be best to add this somewhere. It's tricky. I don't need more than 5. I'm already... Shit. Let's see if I can't get this to her. She's too busy to... She's gonna say no, I already know. Ooh. Yes. Cool title. I added this the other day. Inu なのかと聞きました。This opens up a can of worms. 子供がいるかどうか聞きました。子供がいるか聞きました。I think this gets moved.何と聞きましたか？Okay. Okay. This I'll save for tomorrow. This is I'll do this tomorrow. And I think I'll first of all, first thing is I should move these to the grammar before I move them. Before I move it, I'll move it here because there's something I want to change it to. So I'll do that tomorrow. It's good for now. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you all a couple times tomorrow, I guess, when I work on this tomorrow. See ya. Bye.